Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jason.
I'm Julie.
And we are Destination Full-Time. And today we're gonna do something that we've not done before. We're gonna learn how to drive. No, that's not true. Julie is gonna learn how to drive this dually. She's not driven a dually before, so it's gonna be a new experience for her. She's a little bit nervous, so let's be very patient. She says she's not nervous. Let's be very patient. Let's hope that I live through this and that we don't get divorced because of my poor training skills. But anyway, we're pulling into a parking lot. We're gonna set up some cones and we're gonna run her through the course, and I'm sure she's gonna do great. Are you excited, Julie?
So excited.
I don't get the feeling that you're excited. I get a feeling we might have to edit out an argument, but I don't know. We're gonna keep it real with you guys, and we're not gonna edit this video as far as any arguments. So if she calls me a knucklehead, we're gonna put it in the video. So let's get to it.
We sold our house along with almost everything we owned, and we packed up the RV to live a lifestyle on the road. Now we're free from sticks and bricks and that old life we used to know. Come and join on our adventures, all the places that we'll go. And living in the RV is sublime. Destination Full-Time.
She's gonna drive it around the parking lot, then she's gonna come back and she's gonna put it in between. She's gonna back it in between those two cones into that parking spot like a boss. Let's do it.
Is this where I run you over?
There she goes. Let's hope we're not buying a new truck or making an insurance claim. Ladies, this is very important for you. Make sure that you know how to drive your truck, because maybe even if you can't tow your RV and pull it away, if something happens to your husband or your partner, at least you can get in the truck and go somewhere to get help or to take him to the hospital or whatever. We could have a heart attack, something could happen where I'm incapacitated and can't drive. You just never know what could happen out here on the road. So it's very good to learn how to drive the truck. Look at this, I think she's got it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The first time she got it. The very first time. That's pretty good. The very first time you got it. That's pretty good.
I thought I was gonna run over a cone.
Yeah, well, it's got big hips, but that's okay.
That's what I'm saying.
You did really good. And you're just gonna back up until you bump the curb like that. You'll watch your camera in the back to make sure there's not a tree sticking out, because it will hang over the curb a little bit. But hey, that was a really good job. Proud of you. Good job. How comfortable were you driving it?
You'll have to wait until you can see what I said on the camera.
Oh, okay.
No,
Right.
it's just big. It's big and it's wide and it takes up the whole road.
It really does. It almost takes up the whole lane. What I was telling them while you were driving around though is how important it is that the ladies learn how to drive in case something happens to, us. Like if I am incapacitated or have a heart attack, or maybe you can't pull the RV, but you could at least get in the truck and go somewhere.
I mean, like when I have to take you to the
ER
ER
or whatever the case might be.
Well, I could drive then. I'd drive fast.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's important that you not be scared of it. I mean, you be cautious of it. It's a new experience. I think it's different than what you're used to in a car or even a regular truck, because you had a 150 before this. No problems driving it.
Way bigger than, way bigger.
Yeah, you got to turn wider, and it's just a different way of driving it. And even for me, you know, when I wasn't driving this every day, switching between the 150 and this, it took a few minutes to get used to driving it.
Yeah, I think it's going to take me more than a few minutes to get used to driving this side.
Well, why don't you cruise around and take it for a spin?
All right, let's see if I can not hit any children. I like this thing. It's too big. It's not that it's hard, it's just that it's big. It's bigger than I'd like to drive. That's all. And I swear the pedals are too close. I swear Jason has shorter legs than me. Oh, I gotta go this way.
All right, she wanted an obstacle course. So the obstacle course is come this way, zoom back in, and right through these two cones. I'm not sure what she's doing there. I'm not sure what she's doing there, but let me talk to her. Let me talk to her. So, well, I don't think you understood the obstacle course. So you're supposed to go through the first one, loop around, and then drive through these two over here.
Oh. Think he'd make a good driving instructor. Well, he did teach Addison. Of course, Addison's been in a few wrecks, so there's that. All right, we're gonna try it again. I was so close. Let's see if we can do it.
You're doing really good, so just be calm and keep going.
Wah, wah, wah.
Perfect.
Yay!
So,
I'm gonna drive us home.
are we ready to take it out on the highway?
No.
No?
I guess so.
Well,
Let's do it.
you want the good news or the bad news?
I didn't kiss the cone, did I?
No. You want the good news or the bad news?
The good news.
Good news is you did awesome.
Okay.
The bad news is, if you drive the truck, you get to wash the truck. Let's go wash this bad boy.
Okay.
We'll let you drive us to the car wash. All right, Julie, we are out on the main road. What do you think?
I don't like it. It's too big. It really hogs the road.
Yes, it does.
Like all of it.
I think one thing to keep in mind is when you're driving a truck like this, a dually, is you do not want distractions. Like if you stare down at your phone right now, or you look at your phone, like, you know, text and drive, like everybody cheats every now and then and glances down at their phone to check a text message or something, you can literally be out of your lane in a second, much quicker than a regular sized vehicle. So, you know, my recommendation is definitely obey the do not mess with your phone kind of laws, because you can get in trouble in a hurry. Yeah, the other thing to keep in mind with the dually is it's probably a little more sluggish than what you're used to, because the rear end is geared so low for towing that you don't just jump out and get on it too much.
Well, and honestly, the 150, you could barely touch the wheel and you could turn.
Yeah, this one's a little stiffer.
Which is probably much better since it's bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but you did really good. That obstacle course was, I would say it was...
That was advanced.
It was, if you went all the way through, that, like the last part, yeah, I would say that was...
I wasn't doing that last part.
That was pretty advanced, but I'd say you did good. You did good. I think you should feel comfortable at least taking it to grocery stores and more like wide open parking areas. I think you'd be fine with. Maybe not quite yet at super tight parking lots, but
nope, I'm good without that.
But definitely you could take it to a Walmart or a grocery store where you got a place to park it further out. I think you'd be fine with that.
I could do that.
Don't run over the cord.
If the cord's in the way, it gets run over.
We're here at the car wash. We made it safely. I'm gonna let Julie film while I'm washing, so she'll get the easy job. All right, so Julie, what's your thoughts?
Well, it's not as bad as I thought overall to drive it, but I just have to get used to how wide it is.
Yeah.
And I guess the only way to get used to it is to drive it.
Yep, that will definitely help. So we've done some driving exercises. We've taken it out on the main highway. We've taken it to a car wash. You put it right in a car wash bay, no problem. You backed it into a parking lot 2 or 3 times, no problem. What do you think is the most challenging part besides it being wide that you've done so far?
Well, just understanding the double split mirrors.
Oh yeah.
I'm still getting used to which one does what, but
yeah.
it's just totally different than the 150 that I drove.
Right. But hey guys, I think the moral of the story is, ladies, learn to drive the truck that you're pulling your RV with. It could be valuable down the road. It will, you know, one thing, let's get personal. Want to get personal? Let's get personal. One thing that Julie was concerned about by, you know, us selling everything and getting down to one vehicle is she's always had independence to freely go wherever she wanted to go, and she always had her own vehicle, obviously. And she was a little nervous. Well, could I be able to drive the truck? Was I going to be too nervous to drive it? Was it too big? And I think by learning how to drive it now, I think that you're more comfortable now, and you don't feel like you're a prisoner in the RV.
Right.
But you know, I think besides all that, I think it's just good for health reasons if somebody gets sick or whatever to be able to have two drivers. Now, what are your thoughts about pulling the RV?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I've always said I don't mind pulling things. I've pulled a boat for years. The one thing that makes me nervous is pulling my actual house, because everything I own literally is inside of there. So that makes me nervous. Yes, I know I could do it if I needed to, but I guess I need to learn that too.
Yeah. Yeah, and we might practice that some as we're on the road and whatnot, if we find a good place to pull off and practice that. But I think biggest thing is be able to drive the truck. At least you could go visit your husband in the hospital. The RV.
Why do you keep thinking there's something going to be wrong?
I mean, I've heard a lot of stories of women being trapped basically because they couldn't drive the truck, and they did, or they had a motorhome and they couldn't drive, right? Or something. So I think, you know, moral of the story is it's not that complicated. You girls can handle this, no problem whatsoever. You just have to have a little confidence, and husbands, if you're teaching your wives how to do this, be patient. Because it is scary at first. And think about the first time you towed an RV or towed your house. You were probably nervous too. I mean, I'll admit it, I was nervous the first time I towed mine, because it is different when you're full-time and it's your house. But hey, I'm going to put a QR code here between us. If you would, scan that QR code and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free and it helps us out a great deal. We hope that you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and we will be back next week.
And don't forget to comment. I'm dying to hear your comments.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely comment. And we'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.
And living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.